Gang, gang. Episode 9. With the reappearance of our boy Darren. He's back in the building. We turning up. We doing our thing. Vice Opinions, episode 9. Darren, how you feeling? How you feeling, man?
Feeling great, baby. I'm fucking glad to be back, bro. I've been out for 2 weeks. You know me with all the moving shit's been
Busy. The
hectic.
boy is busy.
Dude,
He was doing his
it's been
thing,
crazy, bro. I've been fighting my own wars. I've been trying
Fighting
to
a
fight
battle.
back. I've been trying to fight back to this moment. I've been trying to fight
Right,
back to the
right.
job, bro.
You trying to
You
get
know,
back to it. No, I know how that
like,
is, man. I know how that is, and we all be going through it. But no, I'm proud of you, my boy. You doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you leveling up as usual. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the goal.
That's the goal, man. But shit, bro. Like what I want to get into off bat right now is how's your fantasy season going?
Hey, man. I don't know if it has any correlation to me not being on the pod, but I fuck on a 2-game losing streak.
Oh.
On a 2-game, I started off hot. I was getting everybody, taking everybody's checks, taking
all
everybody's
their money.
Yeah, I was taking everybody's money.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 weeks, man, I think it's when Devontae Adams started to like not perform.
I played you. I think I played you his last good game.
Did
and
you?
that's the worst, bro. I'm wearing a Raiders jersey. First of all, let me just get this out the way. I'm wearing my Raiders jersey tonight because we did one thing right. One thing right this year. We finally fired Josh McDaniels. Get that bum loser out of here. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause
for that.
Round of applause to fucking.
I was thinking, I was like, damn, like I don't know. I heard some rumors that the ownership a little frugal.
Yeah,
their money, so they might have him play out his whole contract. But I mean, I didn't see that happen.
He's old. He's still because they fucked around and gave him a good contract, so we still owe him $40 million. If I was him, I wouldn't do shit for like 2 years.
Right.
I go on vacation. You
right.
I got promoted. These checks coming in and they clearing. And they fucking clearing.
Bro, you know? that's like getting promoted, getting paid for like 2 years up front, and then like getting fired like the next day. Like, all right, like I know McDaniels ain't stressing.
If you say so, motherfucker. Like I know Bill Belichick gonna hire me when I want to coach again.
He said, we signed a contract, right? You still owe me money.
Like, you owe me money. Like he said, that's fine with me. I'll leave.
Right.
You want me gone? Hey, right. I'll pack up real quick. I'll be real.
Keeping checks coming though.
Don't even call security now.
No, but that's how you know you got money, when you can pay someone that amount and just keep it pushing. Like
that's real money. That's fuck you money. That's real fuck you money, because it's to the sense of like, fuck you. We'd rather give you the money to not be here than for you to be here and to keep this money up. Like, but bro, have you seen the videos? Like the fans been cussing out Mark Davis and shit. Like I think that played into it, because like Mark Davis, his dumb ass, he's just like a rich kid. You know what I mean? He's like a rich kid, but he's like fucking 50 years old. He's an old man, but he's never had to do nothing his whole fucking life. So he'd be like sitting close to the real fans, and they'd be walking past him. They'd be like, "Hey, fuck you, Mark. Bro, fire the coach. What are you doing?" And he was trying to fight back. But hey, that shit got the pot got a little too hot. The pot got a little
Raider fans,
bro. Raider fans I know they're in Vegas now, but the Raider fans are still around and they still make their voices heard. You know what I mean?
They still loyal. You got them loyal fans that if they go into lengths to do what they be known for.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Loyalty there. Hey, that's one thing you cannot question a Raider fan's loyalty. You cannot do that. You know that day is not bandwagon. They're not bandwagon.
There's no bandwagon going. If somebody says they're a Raider fan, I dap them up for real. I don't even gotta know you. I'm like, damn.
That's a lot. I like, all right.
Yeah, it's like it's serious, bro. But we've been in hell for 20 years. 20 years we've been in hell. And it looks like I'm happy we fired the coach, but we're still gonna have a shitty season. You know what I mean? But you gotta take your victories. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then, I mean, how do you think they should kind of move forward, like with their whole plans and shit?
Okay, so I think we go forward. I know everyone that knows me knows that I was big Jimmy G the whole season. That shit didn't work. I was talking about this with somebody else earlier today. I do put a lot of blame on Jimmy G because, yes, he was throwing interceptions, but I think there is still blame to put on Josh McDaniels because he was calling terrible plays, wasn't setting shit up. But Jimmy G did still throw the interceptions, so that's still there. So now what we do is we rock with Aiden O'Connell. I was a hater out the gates because there were some other quarterbacks later in that stage of the draft that I would have wanted to pick, but he's not bad. So let him just finish the season because our defense is playing the best our defense has played in like the past 7 years. You know what I mean? It's that's been one of the best surprises of our team this year. There's still a lot of holes in the defense, but as an overall product, we're playing a lot better than I would have expected, especially with our offense fucking up. So Devontae is probably going to be gone. So we just have to use. I think this year is basically, I don't want to win too many games. I don't want to do what we did last year. What we did last year is we're out. And then Derek Carr said, fuck it, I want to win now. And he won like 5 in a row just to lose 5 in a row to knock us right back out. And so we got out of the bad. I want to stay in the top 10 draft pick so we can get a quarterback. But I want to see what Aiden O'Connell could do. So it's like the best. It's not the best of both worlds, but it's like the true middle of the season. It's fucking week 9. Now we're like rocking with our rookie quarterback. Mm-hmm. So it's like, let's see what he got. Let's see what he got for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a team effort. The downfall, at least for offensive side.
Right. Effort. I say big coaching though. I say big coaching.
No, for sure, because one of the big coaching, just question marks or mind-boggling decisions was against that Charger game. Or wait, was it the Charger game?
Yes, when they didn't run.
When they didn't run inside the, what was it, 3-1?
When we finally had Josh Jacobs going. We finally had him rolling.
Had him going. Aiden O'Connell was doing what he was supposed to do during that time.
What he was supposed to do.
And
then you make him throw that's a long pass. They made him throw hash to sideline, opposite hash to sideline. Yeah. Of course, it's going to be an interception against a good defense.
That's like not knowing your personnel.
That's the coaching.
Yeah,
that's the coaching. You know what I mean? But
they got him out of there. They said goodbye.
I think, honestly, 2 weeks too late. But the fact that they did it in season says a lot to Raider fans that he's listening to the fans because he was looking like he was going to just ride this shit out. And it was like,
it did.
Bro, there's no reason to do that shit.
Right.
There's no reason.
So he probably I can give you 40 million reasons why. Million reasons why right now. But the fact that they got on step 1, I mean, Dolphins had that tank for Tua. You might have to tank for Caleb.
We've been talking about tank for Caleb. I'm down, man. I'm down to tank for Caleb.
You still think he's the number 1 quarterback coming out of college?
He said he's only going to go to certain teams, but the Raiders were on his list.
Okay.
So, hey, for me, tank for Caleb.
Tank for Caleb.
That's a good restart. That's a good restart. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta give him some ownership.
That's a crazy request. I want to know who his agent is. Whoever put that shit in his ear for him to because when I first heard him say that, I'm like, that's probably like a fucking ball sack sports tweet. And they were like, no, that was real. He's really wants it. I'm like, yo, I understand that you motherfuckers, the young ones coming up, are getting new opportunities, but getting ownership before you played in the league at all is nasty. That's nasty work.
That's crazy. What is it? John Elway did that? If I'm mistaken, I don't know if John Elway might have done that, but the fact that it's these NIL deals, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, because that's what he said. That's why he has his list. He's like, if one of these teams is not picking in the top, then I'll just go back to college because I can make more in college than rather play for a shitty team.
Right.
And that's a smart decision in my book.
For real, I think he's getting paid than some fucking NFL quarterbacks right now. So it's like,
I think he's like in the top 5 NIL guys. I think it's like Deion's son, Travis Hunter's up there, Caleb, and then I don't know who else, but he's in the top 5.
Oh yeah, that Archie Manning too.
Archie Manning, he didn't even play though. The Texas, the quarterback from Texas, Quinn Ewers. So Josh knows him. He played with him in the Under Armour 8th grade All-Star game. But he was hurt last week, I guess, whatever. And then so the quarterback that replaced him went to Sarah out here, Sarah Gardini.
Yeah,
and
Gardini.
So Josh knows him too. He was supposed to go to Mater Dei, but homie has dreads. And at Mater Dei, you got to shave your head. And he was like, I'm not cutting my hair.
Yeah.
So he went to Sarah. But he went to Texas. He beat out Arch Manning for the backup spot. And then he got to start last week. And they won.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to the homie. I don't know his name. But shout out to the brother quarterback at Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the dog with the dreads.
You feel me? I don't even rock with Texas like that, but that's real, man. You got to rep the area, the IE type shit.
Like, you really, the strength of your name is just strong when you ain't even the backup.
Right.
And you top 5 NIL deals, bro. Like, highest NIL deal. Like, damn. Like, I mean, he was Archie Manning was a 5-star coming out of. That is the name, right? Archie.
He went to Arch. But he should have went to I don't know if he should have went to Texas. I mean, so he probably redshirted this year, and then so he'll have to beat out the brother because Quinn's gonna go to the league. Maybe not this year, but next year Quinn's gonna go to the league, and he'll be worst case scenario, he'll be a 2nd-round pick. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they got the brother out there, and he's looking like he's got the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? So it may have been a good move for the NIL deals, but you gotta get on the field. That's why I used to always tell people like the good high school football players that used to come out of our area when they would get all the big offers. And here motherfuckers like, yeah, I committed to Ohio State. I committed to LSU. I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't commit to Arizona State and start for 4 years,
right?
You know what I mean? Because you go to that big ass school. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's a blast. But go somewhere where you could play. Not everyone can play there. There's some guys from this area that have gone to big schools and played right away. God bless them, good for them. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that is like, man, you're still a D1 dude, but be a D1 dude in your D1 category.
Right. Get 4 years. Right. And like get some coverage on you, bro. It's gonna be betterment for your career. Like you probably go to Bama, you go Ohio State. You probably got 5 number 1 picks at your position year after year after year.
In front of you, in your class, and behind you.
Right. Like you may think like that's one of those things. It's like that's the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
It's the 1% of the 1% right there. So it's like, goddamn, like I get it. I mean, when you're coming out of high school and when you the big talk in your city.
That's the thing, though. It's hindsight. It's hindsight, what I'm saying.
And it's hard to put that in perspective, too. Like, bro, like, I know a lot of shit that I went through in high school. Like, I wasn't even getting no spotlight, and that shit was hard for me to, even just be normal.
Yeah, Even the little shit we be getting, we be like, oh, shit, this is different now.
Yeah, bro. Like, even not even having anything to do with sports, but even, like, you do something good, and you start feeling yourself, like, you start getting a big head. I started getting a big head a little bit. And I'm like, damn, like, oh shit. Like, you don't really know until that big bedrock bottom fucking moment happens. Then you like, shit makes so much more sense now.
That's what happens. And that's, I don't want to say that's the difference, but like, it's, I'd say more so it's the faster you learn. You know what I mean? Oh. It's the faster 100%. You can pick it up and can be like, yeah, let's rock. Like, this is what's going on right now. I got to do this. And and I feel like getting personal a little bit. In some moments, I've been good with that. Some moments, I've been bad with that. You know what I mean? But
that's like the journey.
But it's just a journey, and you take those. And then I like to give my lessons to the youngins coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I fucking can respect and appreciate people that are like, because the ones that are like, damn, like I learn off of these people's mistakes. Like that really like sets me on the right path. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give not one fuck. If it did happen to me, in my head, it's not gonna happen to me.
Right.
But like, I'm just like, I'm gonna be smarter than that. Especially when I was younger. Like now, like I'm a lot better with that. I've had my fair share of moments, but like, when you're for the people that like don't need to go through it in order to understand, like shout out to them, kudos to them.
Shouts out. Different breed. Because they don't see some shit. They don't see some shit to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like unless there's always a couple like the 1%ers. You know what I'm saying?
The 1%ers, bro. And most of it, bro, it just comes with fucking going through it anyway.
Right. Yeah.
It just goes.
Hey, let me go hit this light real quick. My bad. Man, that's some good shit, baby. So how you feeling about your Dolphins in week fucking going into week 9, man? How you feeling? How y'all living?
All right. Let me stomp the elephant in the room right now. What the fuck you talking that shit? Like we can't be good teams. Like we can't be good teams. We haven't been a good team. I will say that.
That's true. That's true.
It's a little valid, but like I get it. We can't like narrative is what it is. Like Buffalo whooped our asses this year.
And that Eagles game, man.
That Eagles game. Honestly, it was close until that ending of the fourth where I will give credit to the Eagles. Yeah. And bro, like I'm not even gonna say it, but there was a lot of shit that was just Eagles played that big boy football at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like Miami, if they're playing against any other good team, right? Any other good team, when they got 4th and 1, 4th and 2, they punted the ball. Right. What the fuck the Eagles have in their Kool-Aid, in their fucking Gatorade, in their fucking water that make them say, hey, it ain't a thing. 4th and 1, 4th and 2, ain't a thing. What did they say? It's always 1st and 9. Or 1st and 9. It's 1st and 9 because they got the tush push.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. That's big facts.
No, but with the Dolphins, bro, Jalen Ramsey coming back and making his fucking presence being known like immediately.
Yeah.
The first game back, getting an interception damn near in the red zone against Mac Jones, like immediately making
that was a big play.
Bro, it was a big play because it was a close game up until that point too.
Yeah.
And then he fucking got that pick. I mean, our defense, our offensive line's coming back. We got Teron Armstead possibly coming back from IR. He got activated at least. So he might be coming back this game against the Chiefs. Connor Williams, who's been out for like a couple weeks, is coming back. X is coming back. Javon Holland coming back. We got
y'all getting good at the right time. Y'all getting healthy at the right time.
Facts. And our defense is coming along too. I think the defense is finally adjusting to the Vic Fangio scheme. Like, because early on in the season, you know, the teams are running all over our offense. And now we're getting big stops. Even against that Eagles, you know, that Eagles game was at the end, it was a drive killer. But the Eagles, it's one of those things like in boxing where you're going at the body the whole fight. Yeah. And then by the later stages of the round, you hit that body again, and it's like you start to break down. Yeah. Like, I think that's what it was because Eagles had long sustaining drives throughout the game.
That's what it was. I think that game was closer though than a lot of people expected it to be. I was rocking with y'all that game, man. You know what I mean? And it was obviously we know what happened and we know they pulled away at the end. But even when the Eagles were still up in the second half, like third quarter, there were still situations where y'all were one play away from getting back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, right. And Tyreek dropped a touchdown. I mean, I don't even really count that one because when we got the ball, it's like one of those ball don't lies. We got pick 6 after that. So it's like, and then we didn't even get that face mask called.
Right.
Refs, don't even get me started with the refs, but I'm not even gonna get started with that, bro. 11 penalties, 0. I'm not even gonna get into that. Yeah. But what was it? Oh, it was one of those touchdown passes. Tyreek got caught in the end zone, but got called back because of holding. We got to kick a field goal. Like a lot of that shit matters. So, I mean,
but keep talking. I gotta go fucking plug my fucking computer in. My fault.
Yeah, go do that. No, but
keep going.
Yeah, but I think the Dolphins, again, they're going to get tested again. Honestly, with the Chiefs, how they looked against the Denver Broncos, even if we do beat the Chiefs, there may be excuses that come up like the Chiefs aren't who they used to be. They aren't. Granted.
They're not.
Granted, they're not. But that's still a 6-2 team. That's still a team that won the Super Bowl last year. That's still a good team that has Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
And I hope he's like at full health, honestly, because
I think he's fully healthy.
Yeah,
it was sick. I think it's so they just refuse to get. He's like in the Aaron Rodgers case, bro. They just refuse to get him a receiver. Like, yes, he has Kelsey, but he needs a number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Like, why would they not get a receiver for?
Yeah, bro.
Playing with bums. Sky
Right.
Moore? Who is Sky Moore, bro? They just re-signed Miko Hardman. You already cut him. You cut him for a
Right.
reason. You know what I mean?
Right. You cut him, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing too. Like, why you not gonna pay Tyreek Hill? Like they won a
Why
Super
you
Bowl
not gonna
that
pay?
following year, but like I get it. It's like you still got more football to play after 1 year though. Like
Yeah.
you want to play the dynasty. Like
Yeah.
I mean, Grant, they're still 6-2.
Right.
But who have they played, bro? Who have they
But
played?
they lost to Denver. That was a bad loss, bro. That was a bad. I know it's a divisional game, but how bad Denver's been, that's a bad loss.
That's a bad loss,
Bad
regardless. Yeah, I agree. Regardless, it's a bad fucking loss. Like,
And even some of their wins haven't been great.
yeah,
Like,
dude, the drop passes is just.
oh my God. What's
It's
Buddy's name, bro? What's Buddy's name? The first game of the year?
oh,
Um,
Darius Tony.
yo, Tony's ass, bro. I couldn't believe that shit.
Mm-mm.
Bro,
You
he
think
saved
Devontae
me.
Adams gets shipped to them?
Who?
Devontae. Oh no, they can't trade it for him anymore. The trade deadline passed, but like
Deadline passed. They should have got him. They should have tried to get his ass.
that's what I was gonna think too.
Who was
Because
the big free agent last year? Who was the big wide receiver free agent they could have got?
D Hop,
D Hop. Why didn't they get D Hop?
yeah, I don't know.
Why didn't they get D? I know he's old. But pair him with Patrick Mahomes? Come on. Come on.
You know what they thought? They thought they got enough weapons last year to win a Super Bowl, which they did. Which I don't know how Patrick Mahomes.
Barely, by the grace of God, bro. I saw the quarterback show. You saw Patrick Mahomes on the ankle. He was like,
Yeah, by the grace of the ref. Was that
Oh,
one call
man.
that really
Yeah.
changed that game?
That holding call, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. In the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, like, not a ticky-tacky one. They were tussling, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a grab holding call.
Right. There's this crazy ass stat. I don't know if the script came out
The script came out.
for the Chiefs this year to try to run it back, but all of the Chiefs' big time games against big time opponents is at home in Arrowhead Stadium.
They get home field advantage. They do good in the regular season.
Let's see, they play the Eagles at home. The Dolphins is in like Germany, but that's supposed to be
You're talking about this year, all the games this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like they're against their really good opponents this year.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's the script. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the script, like the Eagles they're at home against the Eagles. They're at home against the Bills. They're at home against the Bengals. Like, who are they? They were at home against the Lions. They still lost, but they were at home.
But that's before the refs started really cheating hard, bro.
Right.
When that one game, was it were they playing the Vikings? When Buddy took his helmet off, and that's always a flag. Do you remember that call?
Wait, they were playing the who?
I want to say it was the Vikings, but I could be wrong. I could look up who they were playing, but basically it was the end of a Chiefs game, and it was like some Hail Mary type shit. And then one of the Chiefs players took his fucking helmet off, and that's like an automatic flag every time.
Right.
Yeah, it was the Vikings. It was the Vikings at Minnesota, bro. It was the Vikings game. But he took his helmet off, and it was like even passing. They didn't even call it pass interference. He took his helmet off. If you look at the ref, he said, "Put your helmet back on." So he put it back on and didn't throw the flag. And then that was like ball game. That was like ball game. That's before Kirk popped his Achilles.
Yeah, damn, dude, Kirk.
Captain Kirk is an interesting character, bro. Because every once in a generation, you get one quarterback that's fucking. He's good. He's solid. But he just can't win a playoff game. He just can't do it. He just can't do it.
It's crazy how like that mental, like that everyone's mental like really plays a fucking huge factor in that shit. Like you can have the ability, you can do all the right things leading up to that game, but when big time moments, like you just fail to appear.
Yeah. I would never bet on Kirk Cousins in a primetime playoff game. Never. That's easy money to bet against.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, especially a playoff game, but he had a primetime game that he did work. He put in
the first one ever.
The first one ever.
13 years in. He said, he said, you like that.
Yeah, you like that. He was trying to get another franchise tag. This motherfucker was trying to work for another franchise tag. That
Man.
motherfucker has finessed the fucking league, bro.
And you know what? He has a good fucking agent. All of his contracts, like since he signed his first extension with the Redskins or the Commanders now, every contract he signed has been all guaranteed. That's unheard of in the NFL. Even with quarterbacks, that's unheard of. So his fucking Vikings contract, whatever it is, it's got to be close to the 200. It's all guaranteed.
Damn.
So he popped his Achilles, he's still getting paid.
Right. And you know what though? Like leading up to this Achilles, he's been pretty durable though. So
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like that maybe plays a factor into it because like when was the last time the dude was injured?
Right.
Besides his Achilles, like we don't know.
He plays through the pain. Did you watch the quarterback show?
Which one?
On Netflix.
No, I didn't.
It was good. And like a whole part of like Kirk Cousins' story on that show was like how much of last year, like he fucked his ribs up. Like he was hurt last year, but he was still playing. And so that was a big part of his story. I gained a lot of respect for him. I gained a lot of respect for Mahomes after that show, you know?
Oh yeah, I think I did see it. I think was that okay, is that show where they went over how Kirk Cousins' wife picks out his clothes for the game?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Yeah. He's living a good life, man. He's living a good life.
Hey, bro, he's a minimalist for sure. He's a simple man. Like he just living his own life, playing in front of millions of people. Fucking.
Even in college, bro. Like I remember watching him win the Rose Bowl against Stanford, I believe it was, but like the good Stanford teams. You know what I mean? And Rose Bowl MVP, and I was like, Kirk Cousins, that's a dog right there. That's a good core. I did not expect him to like have a successful, good NFL career, but that's what the fuck he did, man. So salute to him.
Yeah, man. I hope he gets back healthy because I think like when you see quarterbacks and they can really not even elevate, but they can really spotlight one of their receivers' abilities.
Right.
Like that's how you know you got something special. Like not none of this Kenny Pickett, George Pickens shit.
Bro,
like
that's something I'm gonna talk about. That's something I'm gonna talk about. Bro, George Pickens crying like he's crying.
Bro.
After two bad games that are kind of his fault. You know what I mean? Like it's not even like
crying at himself.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker, like you're not getting out of the like you're still involved in shit. Like he didn't get his foot down last night, motherfucker. You would have had your touchdown. Like, what are you crying about? That's the thing, bro. Like receivers, bro. That's a joke I always have, but it's a joke, but they always prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You try to say it jokingly, but like you be saying that shit as a joke, and then the motherfucker on your team will be doing exactly what the fuck you be saying. And you're like, God damn, bro, calm down, bro. Like, bro, that was just one game, motherfucker. Like you're still one of the best guys in our offense, bro. It's I don't understand that mentality. Like it's because it's not even like an offensive mentality. I don't get it from their perspective though either, because you're not the running back, you're not the quarterback, so you're only gonna get a certain amount of opportunities a game. You know what I mean? Then so it's like you have to maximize those shits, you know. And I think they get overreacting of, damn, I got 8 targets last game. Now I only got 4 targets. Motherfucker, you can still get 4 targets and still fuck around and get 100 yards and a touchdown.
Right. If you really doing shit. What was it? I think it was D-Hop. He had like 5, 6 targets.
D-Hop last week?
Yeah, last week.
Bro, he had 3.
Not the Thursday, but the week before.
Man,
we had 5, 6 targets, 126 yards. Fucking
bro, he said they counted me out. I felt like Gino. I was like, that's cold, bro. I was like, that's cold.
He said he felt like Gino?
Yeah, he said I felt like Gino. I was like, that's cold, bro. Yeah. But actually, why the fuck did the Chiefs not sign D-Hop? They could have signed it for cheap.
They thought
Tony was gonna be the number 1.
They went to the bowl. They went to the
I understand that, but you also have to be like, that's a trap you can fall into when you win championships. You can fall into the trap of we're so good, nobody could beat us. I think you have to look at it more so as we were able to beat everybody last year. Now everyone's trying to beat us. So now we have to try to beat ourselves from last year. You know what I mean? You can't stay the same. We have to like
because no one else is staying the same.
Exactly. So like we won the championship. Yeah, we're the best. So now it's us versus us. So how do we get better than last year? More so than like, no, we can just stay the same because that was the best last year. It's not last year no more. The old days are the old days, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I think one, they got worse on offense.
But
two, they did. I don't know. They balling out on defense this year, though. I think that's what's keeping them around. Is their defense? What is it, like a top 5 unit? Like,
you know why, bro? I really like Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah,
DC. That's the defense I like to play. That's a live or die defense. That's like that's almost engage 8 every play. We're blitzing, motherfucker.
Right.
We're like it's either a run blitz or a pass blitz, but we're playing man coverage. You motherfuckers better man the fuck up. Yeah, no help at the top. But blitz. Right. You know what I mean?
That is a live or die situation right there. I know Brian Flores ran that with the Dolphins. We like Amanda every game, sent the all-out blitz, like figured out.
Yeah.
Dying on an island, figured out.
Yeah, figure it out.
You got to figure.
That's
how we were, bro.
Yes, bro. They put us on. Luckily for me, I was blitzing a lot, but sometimes
you were the blitzing one. You were having fun. You were having a fucking ball out there, bro. You were balling. I remember you were balling. You were fucking had like 50 tackles that game, bro. You were out here. We were getting shredded, bro. Like shredded. We had a muddy field. Like we were begging coach, like, coach. I know we got other coverages in this playbook, coach.
Even I was like, coach, but we cannot keep doing this shit.
Oh, it was everyone. Oh, it's like pick your poison. Oh, we'll go this way today. Oh, let's go this way this drive. We'll go this way this drive. Yeah, it was bad. I think that was like our last game too or something.
That was the last game ever, bro. I had a good game. I had my 15.
I chose 15, bro. You like, I had a ball. I had a magnificent time.
No, I feel you though, bro. Because I remember I was like, even like at halftime, I was like, this is not like the winning game plan. Because even the week before we came back, remember we came back at halftime? The fucking Chino Hills game? Yeah. Bro, that shit was not looking good. But I was like, we were still kind of in a position to come back, but we didn't make the adjustments that we needed to make.
No, yeah, we didn't do anything.
They said running back. I was like
running back. He's like, let's keep going.
I was like, the offense ain't scoring and we ain't getting the stops. That running back ain't gonna fucking work, coach.
That's a formula for loss. It's a formula for beat down.
He was talking shit. He said, y'all want to go home. Y'all don't want to practice no more. Motherfucker, I think you don't want to practice no more. You didn't make no adjustment.
Right.
You don't want to come on the plays, motherfucker.
Right. Like, coach, you want to end this season a little early.
He said he got that little Ensenada trip planned next weekend. He said I fucked my scheduling up, so we gotta end it this week.
Right, I got a flight that I can't rebook. I got a flight.
I ain't getting no flight insurance on that shit.
Right, this is non-refundable.
That's real shit.
But yeah, that defense though, it really puts some strain. It can really put some strain, especially if you don't have any weapons on a quarterback on an offense for sure.
Right. That was different, bro. Like that was a fun defense to play in. I really did like the defense he was cooking back in the day. We was nice. We was nasty when we was on our shit.
Oh yeah. I liked it. It was fun, bro. It was definitely fun.
Hell yeah. Keep going. Let me get the fun. Oh, yeah, look at that.
I was gonna pull up something. Bro. Oh, wait. Is there
Have you been fucking with college football, bro?
You know, I haven't been tapped in as much as I wanted to be, but I've just been hearing what's these rumors. If you can shed some light on some Michigan,
the Michigan shit. Okay.
Yeah, what's up with the Michigan shit going with the coaching and then we'll stay on that at least for now.
I'm still very rumor mill on this. You know, okay. I don't know all the insides and outs. Like I still know the top level things, but basically, is what's going on is for the past couple years. Is they've been so you know how college football is all signs, like high school football,
right?
Play calling is signs. So they've been like sign stealing. Like they've been like sending people to opponents' games. And then like the big thing is apparently they had somebody else on another team's sideline, like rocking with them, like in their attire.
A
Like
double agent?
a double agent. Like they had a double fucking agent in
God.
Yes, stealing signs. So that's the thing. So they're saying they've been stealing signs. And apparently I saw something else on Twitter. I guess they have this other coach that used to be in the Pac-12, Mike Leach, RIP, when he was at Washington State. And it was like a big thing that everyone in the Pac, I don't know what school this guy was at, but he was at one school. And so they all knew that he was stealing signs. So when the offensive coach would call the plays, they look at this motherfucker in the eyes and like call the plays to him. They call the play and be like, fuck you, and call the plays. Like, it's serious. It's like some Patriot shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they just got in trouble for some recruiting shit. But they're still ranked. Like, I was about to, something I wanted to bring up is the first, the playoff rankings just dropped.
Okay.
And then so right now it's Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, and Florida State. That's the top four. But Ohio State and Michigan still have to play each other.
Oh, you think so? Would a loss to either one of those teams take them out of the?
Yes, yes. Whoever loses that game, you're out of there, Bucko. See you later, alligator. But that's like why. So Washington is number 5, and then so I got USC, who's on a losing streak. I got USC beating Washington this week, just off of some funky ass Pac-12 shit. Because you know what the Pac-12 does every year? Whenever there's finally a good team that can make the playoffs at the Pac-12, they go and fucking lose to like Arizona in November. But guess who's Arizona this year? Fucking USC's bum ass, because they can no fucking defense. You know what I mean? Right. So that's what I really believe is gonna happen. So they're gonna fucking knock Washington out. Florida State, I had them losing to Wake Forest last week, but they beat them. But if that game was on a Thursday, that's like a joke me and Josh had. If that Wake Forest game was on a Thursday night in Wake Forest, Florida State is not leading with a W. Yeah. Because you know, bro, in college football, whenever like a big fucking high-ranked team plays on the road on Thursday night, more often than not, the motherfuckers lose that game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Florida State's still in the mix. I don't think Ohio State's that good because the quarterback fucking sucks. The quarterback is not good. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand how these motherfuckers be having the top program in the world and you don't have another good quarterback lined up after your quarterback leaves. You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy's not him. So that whoever recruited Buddy who's playing, not trying to talk shit on him, but you're not supposed to be the Ohio State quarterback. Right. You could be the goddamn Oregon State quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
You better there.
Yeah, you'd be a superstar. You'd be put your jersey in the fucking rafters. But at Ohio State, buddy, bro, just hand that ball off. Just hand it off. And don't
You're not working well in that system.
No, it's not working. And we got Marvin Harrison Jr., the best college receiver I've ever seen of all time. Give him someone throwing the ball because he's leaving. He's going to the league this year. He's going to be a top 5 pick.
Right. Man, Marvin Harrison, that dude is different, bro. Like, he's like 6'4"?
Maybe.
Look. Marvin Harrison Jr., bro.
Oh, I remember. So the first time I saw him was when they played. It was Ohio State versus Utah in the Rose Bowl. When Ohio State, they had some senior receivers going to the league, so they were not playing that game, and he had to step up. This motherfucker had the game of his fucking life, and then I was like, "That's Marvin Harrison's son."
Yeah,
I was like, wait a second. And I was like, he playing like Marvin, but he plays different than Marvin Harrison because his pops was more of like a crispy route runner.
Right.
But the youngin, he can run deep. He can run right past you.
And he's way bigger, bro. He's way bigger than
way bigger. He's big body. But he
like, got that ain't too. Your son.
Yeah. Get the episode.
That ain't your son, Marvin. Stop naming him Marvin. It's not him. It's the wrong one. I was like one of those switched at birth.
What was the DN's name, bro? What was the DN's name on the Colts? What was his name? Fucking Freeney, Dwight Freeney. Is that Dwight's son?
Yeah, for real.
Bro.
Fucking A, bro.
Oh, because I'm like the shit that I was seeing him do. He was like a freshman at that point, and he had not really played the whole year, so he was like getting the call, and he stepped up to the moment. I was like, hey man, this dude right here, we got to keep our eye on him. Plus, he has the pedigree.
Right.
Plus, he has
Right.
all X, Y, and Z, but all of that.
You know, he had all the resources coming up.
Big facts, bro. And then and Georgia's in the mix too. But who do you got, Darren? Who do you got in Ohio State, Michigan this year?
Man, Ohio State, Michigan. I don't really have a team. I more so want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. just ball the fuck out. I'm a fan of him. So just based off of that alone, I'm gonna have to go Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio State. I just feel like they're a better just history too program.
They're saying that Michigan's quarterback is in the Heisman race. It's been a weird Heisman race the past couple years. There hasn't been like a clear cut like Heisman winner like they used to be. You know how it used to be? Like at this point of the year, it was like one guy's to lose. And then even if he lost it, there was like, okay, then it goes to him.
Mm-hmm.
How it's been recently, I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's like if you just get hot the last 3 games of the year, you'll fucking win the Heisman.
Right.
You know
so
what I mean?
that recency bias, and that's you see that, and then that has to do a lot with like the media too nowadays, bro. Like you see a team do good the next week. I mean, you see a team do good, and you already put in their stamp on it to win the fucking Super Bowl or some shit, or like they need all the help in the world, whatever it is. Like it's just a lot of recency bias. But I hear what you're saying. It used to be a runaway candidate every time, like
every time, and it would be like it's his to lose. You know what I'm saying? And if it was a good year, it'd be 2 guys, and if you'd be lucky, they played each other, and that would be the game for the Heisman. You know what I mean?
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I think the game has changed. Media, that was back in our day, bro. Social media was like not what it was. We grew up when like MySpace was a thing. Like we were still in the social media age, but not nearly what it was to this capacity. So I think it's recency bias, and it's also like overload bias. Like you get flooded with so much shit, you can't even realize and figure out who is the top person or who is, and you're so influenced by the people that you follow that you like. You know what I mean? You're just like, I'll listen to them, as opposed to you have to still, back in the day, you still had to watch the game for yourself. And still really make your own opinions of what's going on, who's better than who on these rankings. You know what I mean?
Right. So, no, that overload. I think that overload. You make a good point. The overload for sure of like this almost same repetitive shit being talked about. So you feel like the hype's almost always real. Is it actually real though?
Right, that's the thing.
You don't know, but the hype is like real. Like as far as media and influencer wise, like getting all this flooded into your face, and then especially with we got like apps that are constantly like you watching a million videos in a matter of 5 minutes. Like TikTok, 5 second videos. Like
you can watch 1,000 videos in 10 minutes, bro. It's like
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's a good point. That's a good point.
So I don't know who you got in the Michigan, Ohio State.
In Michigan, Ohio State. I haven't watched much of Michigan this year, unfortunately. I've watched a lot of Ohio State, and I thought Penn State was going to get them. But based off of what I watched, I've seen Ohio State sneak their asses out of so many games. And based on the Michigan loss I saw last year to TCU, when fucking John Harbaugh got his booty hole tight, when they should have won that game fucking easily, I'll give it to Ohio State in an ugly game. And this should be a year that Michigan wins. Michigan beat them last year too, I think. That's how Harbaugh kept his job. I'm pretty sure Michigan beat them last year. That's how they made the playoffs. But I got Ohio State with a bum quarterback beating Michigan this year. That's going to be one of the big games.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely on to tap in. I like tapping in on those fucking huge impact games for sure.
And, bro, like, you know what else I'm excited about for college football? Not even that we may get a remastered NCAA 14. Don't even get me started on that. The best video game of all time.
I know them.
But next year, the college football playoffs expand to 8 teams.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a game changer, bro.
The game changer.
Game changer.
Real football. That's real football. We're gonna get some real playoffs. And I think everyone that's complained about it. Look at Clemson. I've really enjoyed the downfall of Clemson and Dabo Sweeney. That crying ass motherfucker, bro. You're not a good coach. You just need without a generational quarterback, you can't do it.
Right.
He had back-to-back generational quarterbacks. He had Redacted, and then he had Trevor Lawrence. You know what I mean? Back-to-back generational quarterbacks. And even before that, he had some really good ones too. They were great. He had Tosh Boyd. I don't know if he was there for EJ Manuel, but I think he was there for Taj. Mm-hmm. But he went to Taj, to Redacted, to Trevor Lawrence. And then after that, it's been a steady decline. I could have told you all about DJ Ukulele because he played my brother in high school. I was like,
he went to St. John Bosco?
St. John Bosco. I'm like, he's just big. He's just big. He's not a great quarterback. He's doing this thing in Oregon State now. He should have started there first. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. Don't go to these big fucking schools. Go to somewhere where it's more on your skill level. You can go to that school. You can start immediately, and you can grow there and become a good player. Now he's playing catch up at Oregon State.
Mm-hmm. So and that growth process too. You make a good point because in order to get better, you have to be on the field.
Right.
You gotta be on the field.
You gotta be on the field.
Better. So you got to go somewhere that you have the most likely chance of getting a spot on the field because a lot of these big time programs, bro, like talent up and down the whole state, like or around the nation. Actually, they get their talent around the nation.
The whole nation.
Yeah,
it's different, man. Yeah. What do you think about I'm backtracking a little bit, but did you see that Chase Young trade?
Oh my God, bro. The rich get richer. Bro, rich get richer, bro. This is a great example of the rich get richer. How the fuck are you gonna get a Chase Young for what?
For a third rounder. The number one overall pick. That was just poor management by Washington. Just poor management.
Yeah. I mean, granted, they probably 49ers definitely finesse. Like, this man's always injured. He
fucked up. Like when he blew his knee out the first time, that was just tragic. It happens. But when his dumbass, he started working out too early again. When he re-aggravated it last year and fucked it up, that turned the franchise against him. Because they was like, buddy, we was like trying to get you back and get you ready and like get you hooting and hollering. And that injury fucked him. That's bro, John Lynch in San Francisco.
Different.
He's cooking with grease.
Different.
He's cooking with grease. Him and Bosa used to play together.
And what?
Him and Bosa used to play together. They were on the Ohio State team.
Oh, right. No, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, over there at Ohio, right? Ohio State. Yeah, they were balling. They were like, oh my God, bro. I can't believe they got Chase Young. That whole at every level, they fucking stacked on that defense, bro. I mean, maybe even 49ers cornerback, I mean, they got physical motherfuckers over there. That whole team's built off physicality, bro.
I still think because I wanted to tap in with everybody, get a Super Bowl. Next time we do an episode with everybody, we still have to do our in-person episode, but I want to do another like a recap of our Super Bowl picks at this point of the season.
I think we had Super Bowl picks, and then we also had like hot takes from the beginning of the season. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
I forgot if we did record it or if we just like said it via text or something, but I forgot we had hot takes. We might have to dive into the archives a little bit for that, but
have to get into that.
We had Super Bowl picks, and then we had like hot takes at the beginning of the year, like some crazy shit that we had. But yeah, I'll look into that too.
Hey, before we dive into Week 9 picks, because we'll close with Week 9 picks, and I just want to hear. I gotta hit this fucking dumbass light again, but let me get you started on James Harden to the Clippers.
James Harden to the Clippers. Like with Russ, right? Team back with Russ.
With Russ. But Russ don't look like he fuck with him no more. You see that video on Twitter?
What happened?
And they dapped each other up. Russ is a weirdo, bro. I don't know what Russ be thinking in his fucking head. Like, I don't understand the way that Russ operates as a professional athlete.
Why you say that?
I'm just like, yes, he had his MVP year. Yes, he had his prime. Yes, we all respect it. And yes, we respect you for that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, you are not that man anymore, Russell.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, bro, did you see that video? It was like the second game of the year. It was funny as fuck on Twitter, bro. So like they were driving, they was down by like 1 or something. Somebody missed a shot. Russ got the rebound. He dribbled that bitch back out with like 7 seconds left.
Oh yeah,
Bitch back out and like shot it and airballed it. The Kawhi dropped to his knees, bro. Kawhi,
oh yeah.
the motherfucker that showed no emotions dropped to his knees.
Boy, you can make this motherfucker go drop to his knees.
Oh my god, bro! I couldn't believe that shit. I couldn't believe that shit.
Why?
Because I like Russ, bro. His MVP year, I was a big Russell Westbrook fan, but I think he hasn't been able to adjust to what his new role will become and what it will be. You know?
You think the media in LA fucked his mentality, his mental, or you think it's already fucked up before that?
I think he's just locked in. And I think he's just locked into what he believes is his career and his trajectory, and which is fair. But at the same time, I think a tell of a good athlete is how you help your team to win. You know what I mean? You look at those what he was doing on the Lakers was disgusting. And I blame the Lakers for that shit more so. It's like, why would you spend all that money on this dude that you weren't even guarding in the playoffs? Yeah. When it was the playoffs in the bubble, you weren't even guarding him. When he was throwing the Rockets, man, when he had the ball, he was like, turn around, let him shoot that shit. Y'all gave his ass fucking 48 million. You can give me 48 million to go fucking 2 for 28. I'll do that. I'll do that for 48 for 2. I'll do that shit. Come on, man. I'll secure that bag. But but that was just, I don't know. I'm curious to see. I'm more so excited. James Harden is one of my favorite players. I still haven't seen LeBron yet, so I can maybe see 2 of my favorite players this year. You know what I mean? I don't call it crypto, bro. I can see him at the Staples. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But I'm curious. This is kind of James's last shot, and the Clippers are just a joke, honestly. Pandemic P gonna disappear in the playoffs. You know what Pandemic P gonna do?
Yeah, damn. That I mean, a lot of older stars.
Yeah.
That squad, like someone said this is not the Clippers, but someone said the Lakers is a retirement home at this point. Someone said the Lakers are a retirement home. I'm like, damn, bro. That was rough.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, I hope they do well just for this. But what do you think? What do you think their ceiling is, this Clippers?
I think their ceiling is a 3 seed. More realistically, a 4 or a 5. Second round exit. They're not going to stay healthy. One of them is not going to be playing in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're going to run into a young team in the West. There's a lot of good young teams. They're going to run into like OKC. You know, run into fucking Memphis if they can figure it out. You know, they're going to run into a good young team. They'll win their first round, but that first round game may go to 5 or 6. They're not going to get a sweep. You know what I mean? Right. I don't see them staying healthy enough to do it. I mean, they're all great players that I respect. I respect Paul George the least.
Dude, that's like a lot of younger players' favorite people.
That's blowing my mind. That all the young players are like, Paul George is the GOAT. I'm like, what? What basketball have you been watching?
Right.
Even at his best, at Paul George's best, he was getting beat by LeBron in 5.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's fact.
At his best. So I guess, it's crazy to think. So like LeBron is like their like old head Kobe.
Yeah.
For the young generation. Like, you know how we used to talk, like RP Kobe, obviously mad respect. But you know how we used to talk to Kobe about the end of his career? That may be how they see LeBron. Which is nutty to think about.
That's crazy because I do believe that, but those are also the same. I feel like those, even the younger generation, probably like, I see what you're saying, but those are also the same ones putting, you have that MJ and LeBron debate.
Right.
A lot of the younger generation and the stats may say like LeBron, of course. Right? And so like, and then you have the older heads that are always going to say MJ. It's like one of those things. It's like some of the, I don't know who is out there. I mean, Rob, Rob think Kobe over LeBron, but he's a Kobe fan, so we understand why.
Right, that's a Kobe fan. That's like Sushi Mike too.
Right. We understand why.
Kobe fans are different. You know what you're getting yourself into. If you choose to enter that debate, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Right. And it is different though if you do want to talk about just winning and leadership in general. But like, yeah, it takes.
That's true.
It appears that like it's a certain type of personality that takes to win a good amount of championships, almost like that motherfucker who's just like not here for none of the games. He's not going to be your friend.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he expects you to play at a higher level than you expect of yourself, but just that expectation alone elevates your game.
I mean, Braun still got 4 though, bro. We can't.
He do, but it's not. I'm going back to the MJ and all the ones that I want to debate. It's not 6. That's all they gonna bring up.
It's not 6, but nobody else had to deal with fucking one of the best teams ever getting the best other player ever. KD joining the fucking Warriors was one of the nastiest shits of all time.
I know, but LeBron also went to Wade. Like,
well, he was in Cleveland. That's different.
He's. I mean,
the thing is, okay, so LeBron got swept in the finals in Cleveland, as in the second or third year, and he was just stuck in Cleveland. They weren't building around him. KD was up 3-1 against the fucking Warriors. He couldn't close it out. He fucking choked. And then he joined the team that beat him to go say, I'll go win with y'all because I can't beat y'all. But I was up 3-1, but I'll go beat y'all. LeBron was with a team that refused to give him any type of help. You know what I'm saying? Look at that roster, that first Cleveland roster that LeBron took to the finals. Mo Williams, Ilgauskas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that are just random NBA players. This basketball cards you have in your garage. You know what I'm saying? He took the motherfuckers to the finals.
Basketball card. That's fucking weak.
You know what I mean? But he came back to Cleveland and he won it for the city.
Yeah, they came back to Cleveland after they got Kyrie and got some pieces. He said, I'm gonna let y'all be bad, and this is gonna help y'all. I promise you, this is gonna help y'all. Get your shit, get their pieces together. He came in, they added more pieces. And the thing is, like,
but they could have won more, bro, because even that first year, when Andre Iguodala won the MVP for holding LeBron to a triple-double in the fucking finals.
Yeah.
Kevin Love popped the shoulder out in the first fucking round, Kelly Olynyk. And then in the first game, Kyrie blew his knee out. He fucking hit his knee, dislocated his kneecap. So LeBron was playing, they had the fucking, like the graphics for like, there was like game 2. They were showing like Steph, Clay, Draymond in the peak of Splash Bros. And it was like LeBron, fucking Kyle Korver, Tristan Thompson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those are, I mean, those.
And Deladova.
Those are pieces that LeBron thrives off of, though. Like role players, like spot up shooters, like motherfuckers that
are you telling me that fucking Deladova is a better spot up shooter than Klay Thompson?
Kyle Korver is nice.
Kyle Korver is nice, but Kyle Korver can win, fucking championship in Kyle Korver's year fucking 15.
I don't know, but he's still a nice shooter though. That's all I'm saying. He plays well within his role.
He wasn't even executing it to the best of his ability, honestly. Watching that finals.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but it got them, it helped. It helped get them to that.
It helped get them there. But the thing is, like, when it became, it always becomes LeBron against the world in these fucking finals is what happens. You know what I mean? which is unfortunate. It hurts his legacy because he has a lot of losses. The one you can give him is that first Miami one. He blew that shit when they played Dirk. When they played Dallas, that's the one. That's the one LeBron finals you can say as a LeBron fan. You can say I can say yes, he blew that shit. But all the other ones, I'm like, we have to look.
How many did he go to with the Heat and win?
He was 2-2 with the Heat.
He went to 2 championships with the Heat and won 2.
He went to 4 with the championships with the Heat, and he won 2 and lost 2.
He won 2 and lost 2. Okay, and that's what D-Wade, Chris
wasn't doing shit. Chris wasn't doing nothing, and D-Wade had bad knees. It was Bron, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, D-Wade still during that time was nice though.
That was the end of D-Wade's reign, but
that fucking Miami Heat LeBron different though. He was like
once they figured it out. It was nasty work. It was dirty soda styrofoam, bro.
Yeah, that was they were different, bro. That's why they best friends to this day.
Real shit. But damn, bro. Hey, let's wrap up with some picks. Want to wrap up with picks?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let me get my screen share going on.
I'm about to sneeze.
Gesundheit, brother. All right, you see it?
Yes, sir.
Let me get this shit.
Damn, that Titans Steelers game, bro. It was only us. By the way,
I tried to tell these motherfuckers, bro.
Recap that because everybody want to pick the Titans because they saw one game.
Everybody, one game.
Recency bias real.
Recency bias is crazy. And so for the fans, me and Drew last week, we always pick all the games and then we'll do the Thursday game with whoever's on the pod. And then so me and Drew both picked the Steelers, and then his dumbass was leaning into Will Levis. And I was telling motherfuckers from the beginning of the year, Will Levis is not good. He had a good game against who? The fucking Atlanta Falcons. Ooh, I have a good game against the fucking Atlanta Falcons. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And the thing is, too, is like, we just talked about this recency shit. This recency bias, bro. The information overload.
Big recency shit.
Like, come on, man. Like, I'm big about consistency and like proving it over multiple games. Like, if I was to pick the Steelers, and the Titans won, I'd be okay with it because it's like it's nothing against Will Levis. It's nothing against him. It's nothing against. Just you gotta prove it to me. It's not a 1 year.
You gotta prove. The Steelers have been winning the ugly games all year.
All year, bro.
And it's at home. I'm taking Steelers all day. That's easy. That's an easy pick.
Especially against the Titans, bro.
Against the Titans?
The fact that was even a question. I mean, it was close, but like at the end, it was close. Only 16, but like
it's close if you overthink it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, here we go, bro. We got the first one. It's your boys.
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. You know what? Shout out Patrick. Shout out to this game being a little overseas matchup. It was great for the brand. Great for the exposure. It's great for the brand. Get Miami out there, the MVP leaders or odds leaders. I think two is a drop down to 3 or some shit like that. Pat may be 1. I don't know what it is right now, but they definitely up their top 3 for sure in the Super Bowl or MVP odds. So, I mean, oh no, never mind. But yeah, I think, man, Chiefs defense is good, but I think they play the Chiefs in general play a slightly different brand of football than the Philadelphia Eagles or, I mean, even the healthy Bills defense. Like, they're more physical teams.
Yeah.
You can say the Chiefs is more of that, not as like all up in your face physical type team. So I think Dolphins will do fairly well, and I think they're gonna get this stuff.
Okay. Good analysis. Debo. Good analysis. That's why I respect you, man. Like, a lot of motherfuckers could just pick their team straight up, but he said, I'm gonna give you some knowledge with it too. But let me get this light before I start fucking serious. But
I got to give you my reasons. There's always a reason behind the madness.
Of course, it has to be. Otherwise, what are we doing? So, this is a tough one. This is actually a really good game to be in Germany. They're getting a treat with this one. They're getting a treat.
Yeah, we got bailed out. Arrowhead, no joke.
Arrowhead, yeah, you got bailed
But that
out.
would be so good.
That game be tough in Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
That game be tough in Arrowhead. Damn. I'm really liking Miami. I've been picking Miami a lot this whole year. This whole year I've been picking Miami. But coming off a loss, I'm rocking with KC.
Mm-hmm. They gonna have something to prove for sure.
They got something to prove, and I don't know. Like they're both playing on the fucking road. You know what I mean? They're playing in
Miami. Hey, you probably already know this, but Miami's been there for a week, and then Kansas City's barely flying out there.
Oh, that's a big deal, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, so McDaniels just wanted to get everyone out there a week early, team bonding, so everyone gets adjusted, their bodies and shit. I think the Chiefs barely flew out there.
That's a big thing, bro, because it takes you like if you're not used to that shit, it takes you almost a week to adjust to the time. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you're not used to it, if you're used to it, you can get adjusted in like 2 or 3 days. But if it's that's still a push because like you try to fight through, you try to be a tough guy, especially if you're a fucking NFL player. You try to be a tough guy, but then there's a certain point that shit hits you. It'll be like 2:00 in the afternoon that time, but it's like 1 a.m. your time, and you're just like, I have to sleep right now.
Right.
Like that first week, whenever I travel overseas and whenever I come back, that first week is a wash. That whole first week is just like, let me just readjust to the time.
Right. You're almost not even yourself.
You're not. Because the first 3 days, you're fucked. If you're being real, the first 3 days, like you can try to do it, but you're just gonna be wide awake. You'll be laying your ass in bed. It's wide awake. It's like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Then you start watching movies and shit. So you just get your building until you get to that like 2 p.m. nap, that 2:00 in the afternoon nap. Once that shit hits you and you just sleep until fucking like midnight, and then you wake up like fuck, and then you like stay up till like 3 or 4, and then you take a little nap, and then you wake up at like 8, and then you're back. You know what I mean?
Right. I get you.
But you have to get to that fucking point to where you get to what. And motherfuckers don't give up, but you have to. At a certain point, you have to give up, bro. You have to like figure out where I can catch 8 hours and still wake up, take a little nap, and then wake up on time, and then be good. And then you're good. But it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, like my body will eventually catch up, but it's gonna take a couple days.
It's a couple days, and that's real. Even if you sleep on the plane, because you wake up and you don't know what fucking time it is. You feel like it's. You feel like it's 7 o'clock. Motherfucker, like, no, it's 3 o'clock the next day. You're like, what? You motherfucker, I just hopped in the DeLorean. I just time. What the fuck going on? That's the craziest shit. But let's hop on Vikings Atlanta, bro. What you thinking?
Man, Kirk Cousins with his Achilles getting popped, man. I don't even like the Falcons. I think they do my boy Bijan dirty. But I'm gonna have to go with it just because. I'm gonna have to go with the Falcons because of my boy Kirk. I don't know what the Vikings gonna be looking like. So.
I don't know what the Vikings gonna be looking like either. I've been picking Atlanta the past couple weeks. They just gave me an L.
You got some resentment, sound like. Looks like there's some animosity in that tone.
They just gave me a fucking bad L,
bro. But that's how I feel about Washington, bro. They fuck me over every time I pick them to win, and when I don't pick them to win, they fucking win.
Right. That should be sickening. You know, I'm gonna go in Minnesota. They're playing for Kirk.
Okay, play for Kirk.
Oh man, I need that win. Here we go. Chicago, New Orleans.
Hey, shout out Zach with the comeback. It made it looking like it could be the comeback of the fucking year.
Of the year.
And I'm talking about our picks, our record for the picks.
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah.
You got to say
I got it right now. Tell
it to him, Darren.
In the lead, we have Drew quite a bit. He's like in an 8-game lead right now. No, yeah, 8-game lead with 77 and 42.
Yeah.
And then second place, you got me with 69 and 50. You got Zach, third place, coming from deep.
From the bottom.
Way out there.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
He started from overseas, came back. Started from overseas, came back. It was 67 and 52. He got a 3-game lead from his spot from the next person, which is Enric at 64 and 55. And Rob, last place, 57 and 62.
Tragic.
He looking like Justin Herbert out there.
Yeah, looking just like fourth quarter. Looking for fourth quarter.
In the fourth.
When it get to the clutch. What you gonna do?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like now that I'm like, it's finally he been hearing me say this since the beginning of the year, since day one.
Yeah.
And now that he's seen it enough times and on prime time, he's starting to believe. Now I don't even want to say nothing no more because it's like I don't want to say nothing no more because you're gonna see. You already know. You already know. Yeah. So I'm not gonna keep pushing it on you. Like
you're gonna remind him.
I'm gonna try to make you see it. I'm gonna try. But yeah, Justin Herbert already did his thing, so I'm gonna let him be, man. Let that man be. He seems like a stand-up guy in person, man. He might get stand-up.
Anakin Skywalker head ass.
Man, all right. So
who you got?
The Vikings going into the Falcons.
Oh no, my bad. We're on this one. Sorry.
Okay, but you picked the Vikings, right?
I picked the Vikings. Yeah.
Okay. And then we got what is this? Saints or the Bears at the Saints?
Bears at the Saints.
How about you take? You could go ahead and get.
I'll go. I'll get the next two first.
Okay.
I'm a big Derek Carr hater, as everyone who's been paying attention to the previous 8 episodes should know by now.
And it's been documented.
There is documented. It's been posted. Videos have been edited, and my hate has been included in the videos. You know,
on record.
On record. I'll sign that shit. But
stamp on it.
But this week in New Orleans against the Bears, it makes the Raiders look even worse. The fact that they smoked our shit. But I'm rocking with New Orleans. Derek Carr is gonna sneak one. I'll give him to him about 14.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely have to go Saints too. I mean, Saints have them moments where they just look atrocious. But I mean,
atrocious.
But you want to talk about atrocious? Look at who they playing.
Right. That's what's going on right now.
That's the poster boy of fucking atrocious. So yeah, I'm going Saints as well.
Okay, so we rocking into this next one. It's at Green Bay. You know, Green Bay has showed some pretty good flashes. They've shown me some things that I've liked, and I'm not a Jordan Love hater, but I did expect a little more from him at this point. But however, we'll live, we'll ride. The Rams are back, I believe. But
is Matthew Stafford injured?
He's healthy, man. He's healthy. He's balling. He got Puka and Cooper back.
Bro, the fact that Puka doing what he's doing.
The fact that Puka's doing what he's doing is ridiculous.
He's third in the NFL in receiving yards as a rookie.
Yeah. It's nasty. It's nasty work. But I'm going Rams. I ain't even got to do a long paragraph. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I'm going Rams as well. They just got weapons. Too many.
They got too many over there.
Packers down. I don't know about that. They sus.
All right, here's a tricky one.
Okay, the Washington Commanders at the New England Patriots. Definitely. I like Patriots is one of those teams that can sneak one by any team because of
one by, but they've been killing me with my picks.
I think my girl here. Hold on. You can edit this out. Hold on. 1 second.
You good? All right.
Where were we?
Which one? Washington, New England. Hold on. Okay, let's rock.
How do you feel about how they performed against Philly?
You know, that was a surprise, man.
I think they beat them last year too.
That was quite those fucking divisional games.
I'm telling you, bro. Fucking divisional games be fucking weird,
Those
bro.
fucking divisional games are fucking lethal, bro. Are fucking lethal. I really want to go New England here. I'm not the biggest Sam Howell guy. You know what? I'm gonna go New England just based off of the Commanders traded two of their best pass rushers.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that changes the whole vibe of the team. The week coming off of that, this is a tough win to get.
Right.
You know, I think it'll still. I think that's gonna be an ugly game, but I'll give it to Mac Jones. And every time I give it to Mac Jones, he fucks me up. So you better not do it again this weekend, bro.
You know, it's like, what does that say? Like, tell your team when you sell two of your
Two of your
best,
best.
like, that's like, damn, bro, we even trying to win this shit?
We giving up. We just
It's what they not saying to us. Like, what? Did y'all hear something I didn't?
we
Did we
giving
hear
up with
something
this
in the meeting?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I want as far as who I think is gonna win, I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots. I mean, they're in my division. I want them to lose, but I don't know. I'm starting to just hate fucking Sam Howell and this is all personal because I got Terry McLaurin in my other fantasy league, bro. All personal. So, this is all personal, bro. I don't know. I mean, Terry McLaurin, granted, he's been doing pretty decent the last couple weeks, but Sam Howell, when I needed you, you were nowhere to be found, man. I'm going Patriots.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so this is another good matchup. We got two brothers playing quarterback.
Oh.
We got the boy Gino. They counted him out. He said, I ain't fucking pick up the phone. I ain't called back. I forgot the quote. I fucked it up. But the thing about Baltimore, the Baltimore Ravens, I have Lamar in one of my leagues. So I've been paying very close attention to the Baltimore Ravens. And these motherfuckers be playing down to their competition. You know what I mean? But Seattle,
Sorry about that.
You're good. But Seattle is a good team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they play down to Seattle's competition, that means they're going to play good and they're at home. So I'm rocking with the Baltimore Ravens by 4. A tight game. Baltimore.
Tight game. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty close. Man, I have a lot of stock in this Ravens team, man. I think they're coming on. They're starting to perform a little better. They're getting into the groove of things now. So I mean, Lamar ain't getting talked into that MVP conversation for nothing.
Right.
He ain't coming for nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens too in a tight game.
Okay. I think that'll be a good one. That could be a game of the day type game.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Okay, we got another good one right here.
Damn, a lot of good matchups.
A lot of good matchups this week, but unfortunately, I got to drive this week. I'm gonna be on the road. I'll have to put the radio on.
Dude, them radio, listening to the radio games.
Yeah, that shit's different, bro.
It's
That
different.
puts you back in 1997. You know,
it helps, but you do what you gotta do when you got fantasy.
Yeah, you do what
on
you
the
gotta
line.
do. You be figuring that shit out.
Yeah, that's all you need sometimes.
Real shit, bro. You just gotta know what's going on with your team.
You're right. That's it. With this Texans and Bucks game, oh my god, the matchup with Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. Hey,
guess who's not on the episode tonight? Guess who's not on the episode to talk? Guess who's not on the episode to talk? The same way you was talking earlier, that's how I feel. I'm gonna make this motherfucker deliver my jersey live on episode. I need my jersey live on episode. He was talking all that shit. That shit.
Wait, why you hype right now?
Let me inform the people. So look, in case you haven't been listening, one of our other co-hosts, Drew, I'm a big Bryce Young fan. This is very much podcast like background story lore, if you will. But so my brother Josh, who will be featured on the podcast after his season's done, went to Modern Day High School. He played with Bryce Young for 2 years, and then so we followed Bryce Young through his career in college, and so we've been following his career into the NFL. He had a tough start. He's playing for a shitty team, but I've been on his back. I'm so like, bro, he's a rookie. Look at Peyton Manning's rookie year. Look at a lot of these guys' rookie years. They had a hard time, you know?
Yep.
But so Drew has been on CJ Stroud, who Bryce Young has outperformed at every level ever. You know what I'm saying? We can say Bryce Young has played, CJ Stroud has played better so far in the NFL. Right. But what happened when they play head to head?
Right.
So we had a bet. Me and my boy Drew, more background. Me and my boy Drew had a bet. And the bet was, so if I'm Bryce Young, he's CJ Stroud. So if CJ Stroud won, I had to buy Drew a CJ Stroud jersey. And if Bryce Young won, which he so goddamn did, which I knew he was gonna fucking do, which I was trying to tell this motherfucker. I was trying to tell all y'all motherfuckers. I was trying to tell all y'all motherfuckers, but nobody want to fucking listen to me. Every once in a while, I got a good one, but they don't listen to me. Biased opinions. They're biased, but they are strong, good opinions. Hear me. But so I got a Bryce Young jersey coming my way. We'll make sure that shit is hand delivered from NFL.com. I don't want a fake one. I want that NFL.com. NFL.com hand delivered to my hand live on the podcast. That's coming. That'll be on a live episode. That'll be part of the live episode.
I gotta be a live episode for sure. Hey, and I'm like 40 minutes now from T-Town. So
we up. We up.
We're gonna do a live one soon. We got to. Damn, Drew. Shout out because Drew been giving you heat.
Oh, guess what? All of a sudden he gotta watch it. I want to talk mess, but all of a sudden he can't pop up on the podcast. All of a sudden, every week talking about fucking Bryce Young sucks. Zach can't pick a good college quarterback. Zach is garbage. He can't do nothing right. What happened? Head-to-head matchup. Head-to-head matchup.
They had us in the beginning.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They had us in the first half.
They had us in the first half. They had you.
Oh, man. Shit. He got me. Even in that game, he was talking shit. He sent GGs. I was like, I started replying to him. I put that shit in the group chat. I put the link. I said, run me my shit, bitch. I said, run me my shit.
That's weird, too. I didn't even see Drew even hit you up during much of that game. So I knew something was going on.
He's texting me first half. Best believe that. He was talking all that. And where is he right now? Nowhere to be found.
Start the episode with Drew's text.
Yeah, I'll do it too. I'll put screen share. This fucking womp, womp, womp with your dumb ass. I try to tell you.
Oh, that shit's funny as fuck.
That's a good one. I'm glad you got that out of me because that needed to be said.
Yeah, it needed to be said. It is.
Yeah. Okay, I got Tampa Bay. I got Baker. I got Baker coming off a loss. I know Houston's gonna come out strong because they're coming off a loss too. But Baker has a little more to prove.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. After that last game I saw, it's no confidence in this pick, but I don't got no confidence. And I think the Bucks hanging in there with the Bills really said a lot.
Hey, well, hold on. But before we get to your final decision, what the fuck was this nigga Mike Godwin doing? How do you not find the ball?
Oh my gosh!
How do you not find the ball, bro?
That pissed me off.
That pissed me off.
Bro.
Pissed me off, man.
He looked and he said,
"Right." They looked at it fall at the ground. I'm like, if you don't get your dumb ass.
Yeah, man. Chris Godwin, you got some explaining to do after that one, bro.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. That's a tough film session.
Tough.
That's
that rewind.
Yeah, that's that. And they just ripping your ass. It's
like
you just sitting in the room. You're like, I'm just happy that's not me. That motherfucker getting killed right now.
It's one of those film sessions you dread. You dread those film sessions.
They always come, bro. It's like it's like taxes. If you play the game long enough, you're gonna get one of them film sessions.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, I think Dan, this is a tough one, but you know what? I'll try to be the black sheep. I'll go Texans.
Okay. I like it. I was thinking Texans. I was thinking them. Okay, what's up with fucking redacted in Cleveland? What's up? What's up
I've been catching you refer to him like that. And I'm just like, even since the Clemson shit, I'm like, I know he's talking about Deshaun Watson. I know he's talking about Deshaun Watson about this, but hey, I'm with it. I'm rolling with it because I agree. Agreed. Yeah, I don't even give a fuck about Deshaun. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have no faith in any of these, like in the Cardinals at all. So I think PJ Walker's been,
PJ
you know,
Walker's nice.
he's been filling in nicely.
Yeah.
So at least, I mean, Cardinals will have one win.
Yeah, they blew that one against the Giants, and they just traded Josh Dobbs. So they're playing like I don't think Kyler's playing yet. And even when Kyler comes back, he's gonna suck. He hasn't played a whole fucking year.
Right. And for the people that have Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, I wonder how that will affect their fantasy outlook moving forward without Kirk Cousins in the mix.
Right.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Josh Dobbs.
They got Josh Dobbs. He's not bad.
I mean, he put his tight end on spot like McBride or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Gave him like how many targets? Like fucking yeah.
My thing is, I'm surprised because I heard rumor mill they were gonna trade for Jameis. They should have done that shit.
Oh,
famous Jameis for half the year.
Jameis.
Come on, bro. Why not?
Right.
Why not? A real NFL quarterback. A real NFL quarterback.
It's them W's, bro. How can you not want that man on the pod, bro? How can you not want that man on the team?
Bro, they fucked that up. You could have got him for a 5th round pick. You could have got Jameis for a 5th round pick.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, this is an easy one for me. Browns defense, legit.
Browns defense is nasty.
Yeah, I'm going Browns, bro.
I'm the same. You took it all away. Okay, this is an interesting one. Here we go. I'll lead this one. Here we go. So we got Indy, Carolina. I'm a big fucking Gardner Minshew fan, bro.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm a big Gardner Minshew fan from his Washington State days. You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha.
And when he was like damn near a fucking Heisman winner. That's when Darren was still on the team. Darren was still
okay.
So that was both their. He was like a redshirt senior, but that was Darren's senior year. Shout out to the homie. But yeah, I'm a big Gardner fan. I think they won't make the playoffs, but I think he'll put a impressive show on for what he can do as a tryout to be a starting quarterback for a bottom tier team. You know what I mean? Because obviously the Colts have Anthony Richardson, but like my jokes that I was saying in the group chat earlier this year, it was like they're gonna be running that goddamn quarterback draw, and guess what happened? This motherfucker blew his shoulder out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
speedy recovery. I really like Anthony Richardson. He played really good to start, but you're not Florida no more, bro. All these motherfuckers is 260,
right?
4-4. You know what I mean? So I got Indy in this game. I know it's Carolina's at home. Carolina got me the fucking win that I needed for the whole year. But I see Carolina coming on top of this one by about 10-14.
Okay.
Oh, I mean Indianapolis. I'm sorry.
Indianapolis. Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out, fucking Bryce for winning the most important game of the year.
Most important game of the year, Super Bowl.
He won that. He don't need to win no other games. The shitty part is the shitty part is, wait, does Carolina even have a first round pick? Or yeah, they do, right? It's the Bears that don't have a first round pick.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
Tragic.
Yeah. I've been more impressed with the Colts this year.
And Jonathan Taylor's back.
That's a big deal.
And Zach Moss is balling. So they have a two-headed monster.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset Zach Moss is balling, but hey, more power to you.
Yeah.
doesn't work good for my fantasy team, but you know what? You work good for this week. I'll go to Colts.
I feel that. That's a good pick. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
I've been waiting to talk about.
Oh,
Raiders. Okay, if this game was on the fucking road, I would probably go Giants because we've lost so many games playing the Giants on the road. They usually give us the early game on the road, so it's not a 10 o'clock game for us. It's like a fucking we're behind. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the East Coast, you lose time type shit.
right.
But new coach, rookie quarterback, and the Giants suck, and our defense is playing good by the grace of God. Max Crosby almost said nigga on Twitter. and I don't know why they didn't make him just re-record the video.
Right.
I'm like, this re-recorded. There'd be no controversy.
Right.
But regardless, I got my shit on. I got my AB, put that shit on. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah. Okay. Represent. That's loyalty. I'll tell you never got to question their loyalty. Tell you that. You never got to question the Raiders fan loyalty. But for all the reasons you said, I'm gonna go to Giants. All the reasons you said, you make valid points. Man. You make good points. I ain't even gonna argue with you, but I'm gonna go Giants for all the same reasons.
Well, that could be a clip right there. All right, here we go. This is a good one right here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna let you lead this one, D.
Yeah, so I got a little stat for you.
Okay.
Dak Prescott's record versus the Eagles is 8-3.
Ooh.
I think they did beat them last year as well. I don't think Jalen Hurts played last year, but I mean, Dallas put up a 40 burger on them. And I mean, Jalen Hurts can't play defense. So I mean that 40 points regardless, it's gonna be tough to beat a team that puts up 40. Right. Dak is notoriously good against the Eagles. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Dak. Hopefully, I don't think if he wins this big time game that puts him like, oh, they're showing up now. The Cowboys are legit. Like they're actually good against good teams. This is one of those division games that's just like I could see the Cowboys, really pulling one out, especially with Dak Prescott's history against them. So
I feel the same way. The way I look at the Cowboys right now, they went on the little skid, and so now then that's why I picked the Cowboys last week too. And people was Drew's looking at me sideways last week. They was playing the Rams. I'm like, Cowboys are winning this game easy. I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys are about to go on a winning streak until Thanksgiving.
Right.
Until Thanksgiving.
Right.
They may win or lose Thanksgiving game. I think they're playing the Commanders at the game. So they may even lose that one, but they may win that one too. But I got them winning like 4 in a row and then just a deep skid. Deep skid. And this is even better that it's on the road. I got I was at the barbershop this morning, and then my barber is a Cowboys fan, and then somebody else walked in who was the Eagles fan. So they started talking shit. And then the Eagles fan was like, we're probably going to split it. Like he said, I'm thinking we're going to split it. Like we're both going to take our home games. And I was like, no, I think you guys are going to split it. You guys are going to take the away games. This game's in Philly. Dallas is going to win in Philly. Philly's going to win in Dallas. That's the way I see it.
Right.
I got Dak. I got Tony Pollard on my fucking fantasy team. I fucking need to win this goddamn week.
He need to show out.
I got Dallas. I'm doing good in my other league. I'm 6-2.
Okay.
I'm getting, bro. I've so much invested in the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars in my other league, but
they've been balling.
They've been balling. My team name is called T Law and Order, but
T Law and Order, yeah.
But like I have T Law, ETN, Ingram, and I got CMC and Ayuk, and all of them niggas is on buys this week.
God, that's a whole team right there.
Whole team, bro. So I had to trim the bench. I had to get people in the roster. So it's the B team in this week. And I have the most points scored in the whole league. So
shit.
I'm him.
Yeah.
I'm him in that league. But
yeah, you balling for sure.
okay. Oh, Sunday Night Football. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Not that shit they gave us last week.
Yeah, that was.
This is that shit that I'm fucking talking about right here. NBC,
Okay.
Buffalo, Cincinnati.
Yeah, I love to see these powerhouses playing each other.
This is a playoff preview.
Yeah, definitely it could be a preview into the playoffs. Damn, I'm just seeing the Bills though. Their defense, Matt Milano hurt, Tre'Davious White hurt out. Like those are big pieces, man.
It's a screaming Cincinnati for me.
It's in Cincinnati going up against Joe Bird. Like, come on, stop.
Joe Bird. You know it takes him 4 games to get right.
Right.
It takes him 4 games every year to get right.
Minimum. And they are looking like the team that we know they are. Yeah. That we know they are.
Right.
So yeah, I'm picking a close fucking game here. It's gonna be very big time plays, interesting. I can't wait to see this game. But I'm picking the Bengals.
I'm going Bengals too, man. Like this is an elite game. We're getting to the point. Okay, so now we're like halfway through the season, so we know kind of who's good and who's not. But now we're getting like playoff previews and like who's really real and who needs to like look themselves in the mirror. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're getting those type of matchups, and that's what football is all about, in my opinion.
Right.
This is the most smack you in the fucking face game in the world. You know. Right. So that's a good one. Okay, Monday Night Football. We got the fucking the San Diego.
Oh my god, bro! What are they
Chargers?
What are they doing?
I'm gonna say this shit with my chest off rip. Zach Wilson is not losing at home against the Chargers.
Whew.
He's not.
You know, that's a big take, but the Jets have been making a lot of good quarterbacks look horrible.
That's the thing. And Zach Wilson hasn't been looking disgusting.
This is on the Jets' fucking bounty that they've taken care of.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks this year that had what, like 3 picks against them this year? Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. Who was the third one that they did? Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen. Week one.
And took him out.
3 picks to 1 person.
Right. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes had 3 picks, but he had a couple for sure.
I'm talking about Josh Allen. My apologies.
No. Yeah, I said Patrick Mahomes had 3 picks against them too, but I don't know if he actually did. I know he had a couple though.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Jets, bro, because I need to see Justin Herbert. If Justin Herbert, this is the thing.
This is narratives for you. This is narratives.
Yeah, I think the Chargers can win. Will win if they get off to an early lead and they keep that lead. But if it's a close down to the wire and it's a nitty-gritty game, like that Jets defense is legit.
We've seen what the Chargers have done with the lead in the playoffs.
Right. Oh, yeah, we've seen that.
Come on.
We've seen that. Regular season, though, they should be straight, though.
I don't know, man. they're a loopy-doopy team. Wow. Okay, so what we always do the Thursday game the next week, so we just get that out the way.
Right. Okay.
Bet. Look at this ugly-ass fucking game.
Oh, my God, bro. They don't care about their business.
They don't care about us. They don't care about the fans. But this is screaming Bryce Young win.
Yeah, I think so.
This is screaming Bryce Young win. Justin Fields will probably be back, but it took this motherfucker 8 weeks to get good. He's not gonna be good the first week back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, you make a good point. I think if there wasn't any game that Bryce Young wanted to be talked about more, of him being the pick that was the correct pick,
right?
To all media outlets, get him off his fucking jockstrap, get him off his fucking back. This is the fucking game to do it. Even though it's against the Bills, but it's a primetime game. All the eyes are going to be watching you. All the media outlets are going to be tuned in, locked in.
Right.
So
I got Carolina.
I got Carolina too. I think Bryce Young actually balls out against the Bears.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. My boy Debo, I appreciate you, man, for rocking with me, man.
Thank you for not giving my spot away to some rando.
Oh, of course not. Never would I.
Sabbatical.
Come on, man. Hey, we appreciate all the motherfuckers to be rocking with us. Bias Opinions, episode 9, Mardi Gras, Drew Brees shit. You feel me? Peace, love, and happiness. We out this bitch.
Later, bro.
Peace.